Hello everybody, and welcome to Outlast, a horror game that was released just a couple of days ago, which is kind of ballsy considering Machine for Pigs is coming out. Obviously the backstory is on the screen now. I'm not going to read it out loud. If you want to, you can pause the video and read it to your heart's content. And that's just basically how I'm going to do files and notes and stuff. I'm going to read them quietly to myself, you can read along, and if I go too fast, you can always pause and catch up. And so that's the backstory right there, and I'm just going to start the game. Outlast, very similar to Amnesia, first-person view, limited light sources, and no real combat. So I'm going to go silent for a little bit while the introduction runs. Okay, so not a whole lot for introductory cutscenes, pretty basic really. Wow, this game, I'm just going to start off saying this game is absolutely gorgeous. The graphical fidelity, the lighting effects, like in the distance you can see birds flying individually and in different, formations and stuff. It's just so cool. My character, a man with an amazing jacket, and that gate just shut on its own. So, unlike Amnesia, which relied really heavily off of the use of lanterns and tinderboxes, Outlast focuses around a video camera and its night vision feature to be your only source of light. But also, if you want to get notes and interesting little tidbits like mementos if you were playing Amnesia, you've got to have your video camera up, which, gives some natural distortion that you can see here. So it's really that interesting battle between, do you want to see more clearly, or do you want to see and get more story? Like right there, that was a note. It's a ridiculously huge building. A lot of video games don't have buildings that are very well scaled to size. They kind of act a bit like a clown car. But this game does a really good job of making the asylum feel big and imposing. So I'm not sure, are these, military vehicles, or I don't even begin to know. Mercs? So it's like a private military supply, I'm guessing. And so I can't get in through the front door, but for some reason my character is really invested in wanting to get into the asylum in general, so we're going to obviously go through the side. I mean, it's just so cool seeing the character's body and seeing it react, and how the left hand goes down, which keeps the right hand free for video cameras. And look, you can even see the shadow of the video camera on the ground. It's just an insane level of detail they've put into making the world feel real and seem believable. And all the doors are locked, which you'd think would be a warning sign to get out, but it is not. And so, quick cursory glance, and we see that that window's open, so we'll get up there. Now, I'm not sure, I think this place is supposed to be, like, abandoned, but if it's abandoned, why are all the lights on? I don't know. Pretty casual walk for a dude walking across scaffolding, but alright. Break it and enter it. So, it's pretty pitch black. Night vision is the only way to go. But as you can see in the top right hand corner, I do have a battery gauge and life. Night vision eats that away and makes everything really hard to see. And so I have to use it pretty sparingly. Very similar to the oil mechanic in Amnesia. You just don't want to go too hard on everything. Now I can keep my camera up indefinitely. Well, that just looks sinister. I can keep my camera up indefinitely, it's just the night vision that uses batteries. So I'm gonna need to be at least a little careful with how I well, that TV has a very odd activation sound effect. You can either throw open doors, or you can pull them open quietly. For some reason, this seems really out of place. I don't know why. You know, it's completely up to you, just depending on if you want to value speed over stealth. Kind of like Splinter Cell, I guess. And I mean, just, like, look at the detail here. Like, you can read the labels on everything. You can see the wrinkles on the characters' hands. It's just such an insane level of detail for a game that is, you know, for the most part, pretty indie. I know that label gets thrown around a lot, but, I mean, it's a small studio that developed it, and awesome. So, I know that in the beta or tests or whatever, you had to have like 6 batteries to do a refill, but I'm pretty sure that they changed it so that it only takes 1 battery to reload your camcorder's night vision. So that's nice. So that's J to view that. And again, I'm not gonna read this, you can yourself. A whole lot of it is just, you know, legal identification things. And then I also got a note earlier when I looked at the asylum. Okay. Yeah, I figured the see-through door would be unlocked. I mean, if you're in the slightest way familiar with how I play these kind of games, you know that I like to explore off the beaten path as much as possible before I go to... Oh, yeah, that's... Just slam that door shut. How in the world? Okay, let's look around before... I'm figuring I'm supposed to get up in there, but let's... Nailed it. Batteries are always good and always welcome. What in the world? This game is definitely going for some shock imagery, pretty much off the bat. So what? Oh no! You track blood on the ground. I can see that being a problem. Okay, let's get in here. Whoa. Okay, well I definitely know I'm not alone. Obviously this door won't open. Huh, I wonder... Wow, this game is just gorgeous. Library. You know, I guess it makes sense that a mental... Oh, Jesus! Christ. What did the screaming sound if it was a dead body? I don't even... Okay. Alright, I just need 1 second just to, Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna scoot past here. Jesus, is this a library or is this the Predator? Fucking skin bodies hanging upside down everywhere. Oh, wow. Well, that doesn't look good at all.
They killed us.
How are you talking?
You got out. The variants.
Dude, seriously.
Fight them. You have to hide.
Yeah, I'd say you
Unlock
can't
the
fight
main
him.
doors. Security control.
Jesus Christ.
You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
Wow. Let's check this note. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. I'm pretty sure I could, like, if the situation warranted it, there's 1,001 books here, I could make a staircase and get back into that vent and get out. Like, this is fucked up, man. Okay. Let's get out of here. And you can see how fast the, Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ugh. But you can see how fast I'm losing my, battery power. It's not holding out very well. For that reason, I'm really glad that I don't need 6 batteries anymore to reload. You know, I'm not even going to try and open that door, because I'm scared that it would let me in there, and I don't want to yet.
Little pig.
What the? Oh, Jesus, how did you get out here?